Okay, we are back for step 2 of 6 steps for the force procedures that we will be following in this class. Um, on the screen is a recap. There's step 1. Step 1 was to draw the free body diagram. Remember, I'm starting here with simply a picture. I have a car being towed by a truck, so the problem is about the car. On the left-hand side, you see the free body diagram for the car. Mass inside the box, the 4 forces that are acting in this particular case: normal force up, gravity down, tension to the right, friction to the left. Okay. Now, the next step is to get control of my screen. The next step is to choose a positive direction. Okay. The choice is typically up to you. Sometimes it'll be given to you, but for the most part, it will be up to you to choose if it is not given to you by the AP or by given to you by me or given to you by the book. Generally, what you see there is what your math teachers would have you do. Up and to the right would be positive. If you want to choose down as be positive, that would be fine. If you see on the right hand side, you see the free body diagram. Frictions to the left. When we deal with friction, now these are vectors, right? Vectors are not positive or negative. Vectors are what you see there. It has a length and it points in a certain direction. The direction is not necessarily positive or negative. Okay. Positive or negative is something that we use because we are not smart enough to deal with vectors as a two-dimensional or three-dimensional object. Okay, we can deal with numbers. We can add numbers. We can't add vectors particularly easily. All right. I can get a calculator and I can add numbers. I can't get my calculator out and add vectors. Okay. So we are going to ultimately break these down into the components, which would be the next slide. We'll break it down into components in the x direction, break it down to components in the y direction. Okay, components have components can be positive or negative. That is something that we impose on the problem, right? Positives and negatives does not come from some supreme being. It doesn't come from God. God doesn't care if it's positive, negative. She's too busy with other things. Okay, we choose positive to help us solve the problem. Okay. So just simply choose positive direction. It's as simple as that. You don't usually see something like this in a textbook. Um, Actually, I don't really care if you use it. I will know whether you used it properly by looking at your equation, but I put it here to sort of give you a guidance. Choose a positive direction. Show me what that is. Okay. You will use that choice when you put it into your equations. Okay.